Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Football Heaven 24/7. I'm your host Jamie. Um, right, we're going to launch into the fixtures for the week ahead. Starting on what is the 6th of February, um, 2023, and we're going to go all the way through to the 13th of February 2023. So I'll start off tonight. It's a Lancashire derby between Blackburn and Wigan. I already made a prediction on my previous episode. I'm going for Blackburn to win that 1-2-1. That's a game in the Championship. Then we go into Tuesday night's games. We've got four Cup replays. Burnley against Ipswich. I'm going to go for Burnley to win that 1-2-1. Fleetwood Town are then playing Sheffield Wednesday. I'm going to go 2-0 Sheffield Wednesday. Grimsby are playing Luton in their replay. I'm going to say 2-1 Luton. And then Sheffield United against Wrexham. I'm going to go for Wrexham to get a shock 2-2 draw. I think that then they will win on penalties, Wrexham. So I'm going to go with that. In the Sky Bet Championship, Blackpool are playing Huddersfield on Tuesday night. And it's a must-win game for both teams, really, because they're both in the relegation zone in the Championship. I think I'm going to go in this one for a 2-1 win to Blackpool for that one. Then in League One on Tuesday night, it is Port Vale against Accrington Stanley. I'm going to go for a 2-0 win to Port Vale. In League Two, it's Crewe against Leyton Orient. I'm going to say 2-0 to Leyton Orient. Doncaster then are playing Tranmere Rovers, and I'm going to go for Tranmere Rovers to get a 2-1 victory in that game. And then jumping into Wednesday night, it's a rearranged fixture. This week, Manchester United and Leeds meet twice in the league within, I believe it's 4 days of each other. So on the Wednesday night, Manchester United face Leeds on Sky Sports. Manchester United on absolute fire at the moment. Leeds did play really well against Forest. They had a lot of possession, 70% possession, but they weren't able to convert chances that they had in the first half. Forest were a lot stronger in the second half defensively, although I would say Leeds kind of did dominate the game quite a lot, but I don't think it'll be enough. Manchester United are a class above. They proved that when they beat Forest over two legs, 2-0 and 3-0 quite comfortably in the League Cup semi-final. I think Manchester United are on high at the moment. They're only 3 points off Manchester City in the second place. I think Manchester United will finish in second place in the league. Dare I say it, may even challenge for the title towards the end of the season. I think they're on a really, really good run of form in Manchester United. I know I'm heaping a lot of praise on them, and I know a lot of people hate Manchester United, but I really think they're going to absolutely smash Leeds on the Wednesday night. I'm going to go for Man United to win that game, and I'm going to say 3-1 to Manchester United. So, in another FA Cup replay on Wednesday night, it's Sunderland against Fulham. I'm going to go for Sunderland to pull off a shock and say Sunderland to win that one 2-1. And then on Friday night, it's a Midlands derby for the second week running. Birmingham City are playing at home to West Bromwich Albion. West Brom are on a really good run at the moment, and I'm going to go for West Brom to win that game 2-1. And then on Saturday, this Saturday coming up, we've got Premier League games on the Saturday. There is 7 games on Saturday, and then 2 on Sunday and 1 on Monday. But I'll go through the 7 on Saturday. Bournemouth is up against Newcastle United. Newcastle United only got a 1-1 draw against West Ham in their last Premier League game. But I fancy Newcastle to get back on track. Bournemouth look like they're going to go down. They're on a really bad run at the moment. I'm going to go for Newcastle to win that one 3-1. Arsenal then play Brentford. Brentford are on a fantastic season this season. They are up into 7th place in the league. They are having a great season, along with the likes of Brighton and Fulham, really surpassing a lot of people's expectations at the start of this season. I'm going to go for Brentford to get a shock 2-2 draw at Arsenal. I think Arsenal's confidence will have dipped a bit, losing to Everton, and that will give other teams who are further down the league expectation that they can get something out of them. So I'm going to go 2-2 in that. Then it's a massive, well, I say derby. I don't know why this is called a derby because it's like 30 odd miles separating both of them. More than that, even, I think. Crystal Palace against Brighton. I think it goes back to the 80s. There was some trouble in the 80s or something. But yeah, Crystal Palace against Brighton. I'm going to go Brighton to win that one 2-0. Fulham then play Forest. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw in that game. Leicester against Tottenham. Going to go for Tottenham to win 2-0. Southampton against Wolves. Going to go for Southampton to lose that one. Oh, no, sorry. I'll go for that to be a 1-1 draw. West Ham then play Chelsea. Chelsea having a poor season. I think this will be a 1-1 draw as well. I think West Ham will get something out of that. Into the Championship, Blackpool's playing Rotherham. I'm going to go Rotherham on a bit of a good run at the moment, but I'll go for a 1-1 draw in that. Bristol City against Norwich. Going to go for Bristol City to pull off a 2-2 draw in that one. Burnley against Preston. Going to go Burnley to win that one 3-0. Cardiff against Middlesbrough. I'm going to say Cardiff to win, or to lose that one, 2-1. Coventry City against Luton. Going to go to... It's a tough one to call, that one, but I'll probably go 1-0 Luton. QPR against Millwall. Going to go for Millwall to win that one 2-0. Sheffield United against Swansea. Going to say Sheffield United to draw that one 1-1. And Stoke against Hull. I'm going to go for a 2-1 victory to Stoke. Sunderland against Reading. Going to go 2-0 to Sunderland. Watford against Blackburn. Going to say in that one, I'm going to go for a 2-1 victory to Watford. Wigan against Huddersfield. Going to say Wigan to win that one 1-0. Then going into the Sky Bet League One, Barnsley against Cambridge. I think that will be 2-0 to Barnsley. Burton against Exeter. I'll say 2-1 Burton. Charlton against Fleetwood Town. Going to say 2-0 to Charlton. Cheltenham against Accrington. I'm going to go 2-1 to Cheltenham. Ipswich against Sheffield Wednesday. I'm going to go for Sheffield Wednesday to win that one 2-0. Lincoln City against Bristol Rovers. I'm going to say Lincoln City to win that one 2-0. MK Dons against Oxford United. I'm going to go 2-0 to MK Dons. Morecambe against Forest Green Rovers. Going to go... I wonder what that could be, actually. I'll say Forest Green to... No, I'll say that game to be like a 2-2 draw. Peterborough against Bolton. That's going to be a really, really good game, I think. I'm going to go for another 2-2 in that one. Plymouth against Portsmouth. I think Plymouth will win that one 2-1. Shrewsbury against Port Vale. I'm going to go Shrewsbury to draw, win that one 3-2. And Wycombe against Derby. I think that one will be a high-scoring game, but I think Derby will win that one 3-2 as well. Into League Two, finally, on the Saturday fixtures. AFC Wimbledon's playing Carlisle. Carlisle are on a good run at the moment, but they did lose against Harrogate in the previous game that they played. But I will give Carlisle the benefit of that. I will say Carlisle will win that one 2-1. Barrow against Newport. Going to go for a 1-1 draw. Crawley against Crewe. Going to say Crawley to win that one 2-1. Grimsby against Colchester. I'm going to go for Grimsby to get a 2-1 victory. Harrogate against Stockport County. I'm going to go 2-0 to Stockport. Hartlepool against Sutton United. I'm going to say 2-0 victory for Hartlepool. Mansfield against Gillingham. Going to go 2-1 Mansfield. Rochdale against Northampton. Going to say in that one a 1-1 draw. Stevenage against Bradford. Going to go Stevenage 2-0. And Swindon against Doncaster Rovers. Going to say 3-1 to Swindon. And Tranmere against Salford City. Going to say a 1-1 draw in that. And then Walsall finally against Leyton Orient. I'm going to say in that one 2-1 to Walsall. Leyton Orient to get a surprise defeat. But it won't affect the top of the table too much for them. So going on to Sunday's games, Leeds United are playing in their second game of the week in the Premier League against Manchester United. This time at home. You rarely ever see this, to get teams playing each other in the Premier League in such a short few days. I think Leeds, like I say, I predicted Manchester United to win 3-1 on the Wednesday night game, and I think it'll be more of the same. I think Manchester United are going to smash Leeds again. I won't go for loads of goals, though. I'll just say 2-0 to Manchester United in that one. Manchester City then play Aston Villa in the 4:30 kickoff on Sunday. I'm going to say Manchester City to narrowly win that one, and I'm going to go for another 3-2 victory like they had last season against them. Then going on to Monday night, it's the Merseyside derby. Sean Dyche has come in. They got a good win against Arsenal. It's a mad one, really, because Liverpool are sitting in 10th in the table. They've got smashed 3-0 by Wolves in their previous game, and they just look a side really low on confidence. But obviously, Anfield, they still do okay at Anfield, even on a bad season like this one. But do you know what? I can see a draw in that game. I'm actually going to go for a 1-1 draw between Liverpool and Everton in that game. So that's my predictions for the week. Thank you to everybody that likes and subscribes, as I always say. Continue to get behind me. Get more content out there. I'm going to do a few more episodes this week. One will be a historical episode about a previous season gone by in the Premier League or something like that, or in the First Division. And yeah, we'll just continue as we are. All the best. Bye for now. Have a great week.